everyone. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Seriously Podcast. If you're new here and are not familiar with us, first of all, thank you for tuning in. Welcome, and we hope you enjoy the show. I'm Mary.
I'm Brittany.
And today we're continuing our recap of Tough Love Los Angeles Season 1. The characters on the show are still giving me a headache. What about you?
I'm stressed. Every week we're still trying to figure out these guys. What's going on? What's this story? What's their motive? What's happening? But I'm ready. I'm here.
Yeah. And we're only at episode 4. So we just know more drama will find us.
Yeah, you know it will. I'm ready. Every week I'm ready for more drama.
I'm ready, and then I'm stressed about it.
Yeah.
I need to pick a side.
Pick a side. I want both.
I know. Me too.
So let's get into episode 4 of Tough Love, LA. So we start off the episode with Rashad. He's on the ground. This police officer has him pinned to the ground with a gun to his head. I'm like, okay, whoa. This is too much. Triggering. Especially with everything that goes on in the world today. And you see this. And even Rashad is like, who am I going to be next? Am I going to be, naming Breonna Taylor, naming all these different people who were shot by the police. And Maya comes out frantic.
She gave me Broadway performance.
Not Broadway.
It was Broadway. Okay.
Stop. Yo, she was. It was Broadway, but she was hurting, and we saw it. It was there. Because she can't, she just lost her brother to police. Now you're gonna tell me I'm about to lose my boyfriend to police?
Her what?
She claimed it. She said it.
Did she really say?
She said that's my boyfriend.
Oh wow!
And I was like, oh,
okay.
We're claiming.
We have a title.
We have moved on to titles.
Rashad didn't say anything. Heat of the moment, I guess.
I mean, he didn't. And he's on the floor with a gun to his head. He can't say. He's not gonna be like, boyfriend, sir. Let's focus on something else.
Imagine if he did. Like, whoa.
Officer, I'm sorry, but she just called me her boyfriend. That's not where I'm at right now. That's not where I'm at.
Whoa, I'm just living. Or trying to live. I'm just
trying to live. That's it. Oh my gosh. Yes, but she claimed him. And then the cop gets a call, and of course he was wrong.
Of course.
He thinks Rashad stole his own car, and he was incorrect. The suspect is a white male running around, still loose, and you got this innocent man on the ground.
He's not white at all.
No. Make it make sense, sir. So, Rashad, the police officer kind of like, all right, you can go. Like, thank you.
Right? It's like he did him a favor.
Right. Like, what? And Rashad gets buck with him. He gets buck.
So what happened?
Let's go.
That dumbass found out that that's my car, right?
Hey, no, stop. Let's go inside. Please.
Just go inside. Stay out.
Let's go there.
Can't even say it, huh? You can't even say you're sorry. But that's cool, because I can say it for you now. You're sorry.
Rashad, let's go inside, please.
You might want to take her advice.
I don't know why he's doing this to himself.
Settle
Maya's
down.
begging him, please just go inside the house. This is too traumatic for her. Go inside the house, because I'm not trying to relive this.
I can't. You cannot put me through this again.
Mm-mm.
But it's a heated moment. He wants the cop to say sorry, and you're not getting that.
Yeah, of course the cop is not going to say sorry, because they never think they are wrong.
But he goes about his business.
Thank God he got out of there.
Mm-hmm.
He lived, and we're happy to see it.
We're happy to see it. We don't want to see nobody get shot. Mm-mm.
At all.
We love the drama, but no. That's where we draw the line.
Death is where we draw the line. So we see Denise. She's with her colleague, and he's giving her tips on how to sell, a house. But
playing a game of house hunters. Yeah.
Yeah. she's way too busy looking at him like he's a snack and a meal. Like, sis is beyond tempted.
Oh, yeah. You see it.
And she
You
got caught
see it.
because he was looking at her like he was disgusted by her behavior. Girl, my advice don't come free often, okay? I need you to soak this in.
He's like, hello, are you there? What's going on?
He's like, Denise, are you all right?
Because what turns her on was when she thanked him for the advice, and he's like,
You do not have to thank me, Denise. All right? Like, truly, it's my pleasure. I mean, my success is seeing others succeed.
and you know, she don't get that at home. Because Brian's always like, help me. So...
And she hates it. Like, you started this business. Why do I always have to help you?
It's none of my business. Leave me alone. So for him to say, you know, this is my success. You don't have to thank me. I'm here. This is what I'm here to do. Turned her all the way on.
All the way. It was unnecessary.
Put her in a trance.
She didn't hear a word he said.
He said, I'm here to work. What are you doing?
And she was literally in a trance. Like, he had to, Denise? Denise, are you okay?
She's like, oh, I'm so hungry. I can't hear you over my stomach, girl.
Girl, we all would have heard you growling if it was that bad. So she goes to quickly text the husband. He don't exist. She goes to text the fiance, Brian, because she needs to get her mind onto her main focus. Like, that I can't be focusing on this man over here that I work with. I need to be focused on my man.
As she should. Like, oh yeah, I do have a man. Let me switch it. Let me switch gears.
We're 4 episodes in. We have yet to see her look at Brian like
Talk
that.
about it. Have yet. No, nothing. And this is the same coworker that she took that call.
Yes.
Over her fiance too.
Right. And she was giddy on the call. Kiki. So happy. Smiles the whole time.
Oh, Denise.
So Jackson, we go to the confessionals, and, you know, Jackson asks question of the day, which is,
who do you think is more prone to giving to temptation? Men or women?
Which gender you think it is, in your opinion?
In my opinion,
yes. Male, female, I mean, non-binary, non-conforming.
Can you? Okay. I'm not doing it today. Not today. Anyway, I would say the male species usually is the known cheater. Yeah. And it's not to say women don't do it. It happens, of course, and I'm not going to say all men do it. Some men. Right. But yeah, I definitely think men have more of a history of cheating.
Yeah, I think it is more common and more accepted, or more like expected. You know, we always see, like, on TV or movies, or sometimes even like in families and friends, when women will be like, you know, men go and cheat, so it's either you're going to accept it or not.
Right.
And that shouldn't be the case. We should each be treated equally, but unfortunately, hearing that a man cheated, it's almost like, oh, okay, it's not that big of a deal. But to hear, like, oh, a woman cheated, it's like, why would she do that to him? Like, that is horrible. It's like, what?
Yes. I mean, that's very true. And then just like I was just about to say something. I wish I had a brain.
Not is this the Wiz?
The Wiz. Only had a brain.
My gosh.
Okay, listen. So, yes, and I want to say that, you know, men are known for, like, physical cheating, but I feel like women are known for emotionally cheating.
Yeah, that's true.
And I definitely feel like you see, especially when you talk about TV and stuff, like, women have been more forgiving for cheating men. Like, they take them back. But like men, you know, when it comes to the whole ego and everything, they don't want nothing to do with that woman. You wrong them one time and they're out. But they'll do it and they're like, why are you not taking me back? I don't understand. I love you.
I said I was sorry. I made a mistake.
It was one time.
Like, you, why can't you forgive me? Why can't we move past this?
I don't understand.
Why can't we move past this? We need to work on us. They love to throw that out there.
They love.
But this was never a we issue.
For the family. For the family.
But Denise, she ends up saying,
we can see temptation standing there in our face. Looking good. Smelling good. But we know how to not give in. Even if we feel we deserve to.
So she believes. Okay. So you believe that cheating can be deserved.
Yes.
Like, you deserve to be cheating. That is like a reward. Yeah. You deserve it.
I guess in her case, maybe she feels like, hypothetical here, maybe she feels she's deserving to be able to sample someone else because, maybe she put in a lot of work and energy into her relationship with Brian, and she just feels like it's not reciprocated.
Okay.
In some way. So she's just like, I don't want to leave him, but at the same time, I feel like I deserve, a taste of this other man right here. I've been good this entire time. I feel
you deserve to sit down and go to your fiance. That's what you deserve, Denise. Get out of here. She's different. She is
different, but she represents...
If you don't love him, just say that.
She represents a lot of women.
So she's saying she won't give in to temptation, but her eyes tell us a different story.
Oh, yeah. It's happening.
Oh, it's gonna happen. I'll tell you that right now.
Because if Homeboy didn't file to HR already, it's happening. Because the way she was looking at him, child...
File to HR. Yes.
HR needs to be notified about this lady in the office.
Immediately. He feels unsafe. In the workplace. And she needs to get taken care of. All of the above. So Rashad answered that same question, and he says,
I think it's even across the board between men and women. The only difference is men aren't the best at being discreet when it comes to being tempted or getting ready to dive into our temptations.
Which is not a lie. Men are sloppy. They don't know how to lie.
Don't care.
They don't care. That's what they know. They don't care if you find out.
I'm not even going to say there's a 50% chance their woman will take them back. It's more like an 80% chance that their woman will take them back.
Sadly, yeah. Because a lot of men love to manipulate and flip it. Who is this who texting? Why are you going through my phone?
Why did you cheat? I mean, you wasn't trying to have sex or whatever.
Right.
It's like, oh, so it's my fault now? I'm so sorry.
We see it too many times, y'all. Have you ever been cheated on?
No. Have you?
No. Well, maybe I have, because I remember my first boyfriend, he was not responsive to any of my messages and text messages, and
he was alive, right?
Gone for a majority of the relationship. And one of my friends did tell me that he was cheating, but I didn't believe it.
No.
I was young. But his first boyfriend, you're like, what are you talking about? No, he's not.
Or you flip it like, girl, are you jealous? Like, are you mad because I have a man?
No, it was a guy friend. So I was like, you just saying that because you like me.
Wow.
Because which he did. So that's why I didn't believe it. I didn't believe all the, but
it was the truth.
It was probably true. I don't know. I think so.
To my knowledge, I have not been cheated on. Maybe I should say that, not just straight up. To my knowledge,
I didn't run all the file work. But from what I know,
I didn't have surveillance on him, so I
don't see any cheating here.
Speaking of somebody that needs to have surveillance on them, Rashad is out here selling pills via text.
He's on the grind. He sends a picture of multiple pill bottles. Amateur move. You do not sell drugs via text.
Just give the police all the evidence that you have, genius. Just walk down the street to the police station and say, look, y'all, I'm selling these pills. If you're interested.
Anyone want to stop me? If you're interested,
holla at me.
Anybody want to give me some money for this? Like, for real. Like, when that cop had you in that first scene, you said, by the way, if you're interested,
if any of your colleagues want to
let me know
who's out here selling pills.
It's me.
Just saying.
It's me.
Who does this?
How stupid. From all of the the crime shows and the drug shows that we have watched, if you're gonna have a burner phone, it's gotta be. He probably was using his regular phone.
I would not be surprised. But even if you're gonna have a burner phone, first of all, you do none of that business on the line. You talk for 10 seconds because you don't want them to find your location.
At most.
And you talk in code. All right, you got that? Cool. All right, cool.
Code. That's it. You go 51st Street. Then they meet you on 51st Street, and then you talk about it. Look, I got these pills.
Not even. You say a different number to throw the cops off.
51st Street really means Adams Avenue. Really. Like, come on. These are codes.
Not Adams.
We don't sell drugs, people. We don't sell drugs, but we know this. This is common sense, and Rashad does not possess common sense.
Just give the police all the evidence, because you could really be talking to an undercover and you would not even know it.
So the contact, the connect, says, "I'll give you $500 for it," and Rashad, "What do you mean $500? I need this money for my girl." Who cares?
Once again, we have to teach you how drug dealing works. What? That man don't care about your personal life
at all. Not even a little bit. What they got to do with me? Look, he said, "I'll give you $600, maybe."
He has a heart. This connect, whoever he is, because I definitely would have been like, "Nigga, what? What that got to do with anything?
You want $500 or not? Because I could get it from somebody else for $300. What do you want?
I'm helping you out, actually.
Talking to me on the phone. That person's dumb too.
That person is a cop. What do you mean?
That person's a cop. Oh, man. Next scene, we have Brian. He's interviewing a young lady who is a true believer in this company. She sees it going up. This is the company to be. You know, he's like, "You're hired." That's all he needed was a little belief.
Who wants to work here and who believes in this company, believes in this brand.
Yes, and she's all in. So Denise comes in, yapping, talking to herself. And at no point does Brian say, "Hey, we got company." She's talking, and then she's like, "Who is this?" First of all, you're rude.
First of all, this is your doppelganger, so say hello to yourself. How about that?
Nah.
Say hi, me.
Hi, me. Not my tethered. From us. They did look alike. They did. So she gave her hands, like, to do a curtsy and a kiss.
I don't know who.
Handshake.
Who she thinks she is.
Queen what? What? She was just acting real sedity, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm so glad that you're joining our team." So now it's a R.
Yep.
Before it was just Brian's business.
It was.
But now it's ours.
Oh, definitely. Okay. She is bothered and insecure.
Yep. All of the above.
And she needs every woman in the room, who happens to be just that one girl, to know that Brian is taken. And that's her man.
Mind you, sis is just here for a job. She got bills. I'm not here for your man. At all. I saw this little post on Indeed and I came.
Craigslist.
8:00 at night.
Don't give him Indeed. Craigslist. It was Craigslist.
Right, because it's like 9:00 at night in your house, signing paperwork.
Right.
And then Brian's like, "All right, let's get to work. Fold these boxes." It's my first. I don't
know how y'all do it up in California, but in New York, we take a couple of days. HR has to reach out to us. We got paperwork to fill out, guys.
We have paperwork, and they need to decide what I want to do. Does the hours work? How much are you paying? I need to sit and think a little bit.
I don't.
What?
Just start right away.
You gotta make background checks? Do we not do that?
Nope. I could be a killer for all you guys know.
And you have me in your home.
I'm someone's tether. I can be a killer.
Brian, he's new to this. This is his first employee. So he doesn't know.
He living a dangerous life, this one, because I could never.
Oh, man. So we'll see if she's a killer or not. But she's part of the team.
She's part of the team. In terms of the temptation question, Brian says,
"Something I've always believed was that every action starts as a thought. When we allow that thought to linger in our mind, we're naturally giving it the space to take root Plant a seed. We all know what happens when a seed is planted. And that's just how I see temptation.
He had a whole monologue.
He was saying a lot of things, and I just said, okay.
I heard.
I think I'm with you.
Seed.
He was growing. I said farming. Okay.
Yep.
Basically, he's not about stepping out. He knows how to control himself with temptation, unlike Denise, who feels she deserves it.
She said she deserves it. Woo! Story. She struggles with temptation.
She struggles. Yeah.
She said, "I'm tempted right now." Like
at this moment, I can walk out right now and go back to my ex. I'm tempted to call my ex right now.
What's wrong with that girl?
That's the worst one, when you want to go back to the old thing, and you know good and well you should not. You should not. Girl,
so
don't do it.
Talk about this text that she tried to send Keith.
Right. So she opens up a draft to send to Keith, and it says, "Hey, I randomly thought about you. No need to reply back." So you bother this man.
Yes.
Well, first let's even go back. You kicked this man out your house.
Yes.
Last episode, 1 or 2?
Mm-hmm.
You kicked him out your house. You told him to leave you alone because of everything that he did to you and what he made you do.
That we still don't know, girl. It's a mystery.
We still don't know. And then you say, "Hey, thinking about you. Hi." Don't reply back. Why are you bothering this man? And you don't even want him to reply back to you?
Why are you lying?
That's number 1. You want him to reply back to you.
Yes.
But why would you send somebody a text, don't reply? Then don't text me.
She likes drama, this one.
Toxic.
She is toxic. Yes, she is toxicity. Okay, because if he does not respond, you know, we've seen this happen before too, where people will send that text bothering you, and then it's like, okay, don't respond. If you don't respond, what do they send back? Oh, okay, it's cool. I mean, like, I was just trying to say hi. Okay, if you do respond back, then now it's a conversation, and that conversation will turn into an argument, or it will turn into somebody coming over.
Exactly, coming over. So what do you want from this man? But luckily, she does not send that text, which I'm glad she didn't, because I was looking at her all types of crazy.
Yeah. But what does she do instead?
She goes bother Raymond, who is literally, I never seen someone minding their business so effortlessly. He was minding his business, not bothering a soul
at all,
doing his work on his phone, chilling.
But she's clocking his movements and looking for attention.
What you doing? Hardly working hard, hardly working. Look at you on the phone.
She walked by him on the couch so quickly, and she's like, "What you doing on that app?" Like, I'm like, how did you even see that?
Oh, she's like a little annoying little kid.
Yeah, she's like a psycho too, because the way she was sitting in that chair, it's like why are you over here questioning this man? Leave him alone.
So he basically tells her, like, him and that girl wasn't a good match, like, if you must know. And then they have a deep conversation about the Kardashians and Kanye West, and, you know, basically Raymond is all for Kanye. He believes in his beliefs. He believes in what he did to get to where he is right today. And he believes that, you know, everything he did, like having Kim by his side, helped him to get to where he is, like a billionaire. So yeah, I can't have a serious conversation with someone who's like an advocate for Kanye, especially with him when he was running for presidency. Like,
yeah. Could you date someone that has a different political view from you? Like, could you date a Republican?
I don't know. Like, I don't really get into politics that much, but I feel like, well, do you think all Republicans are racist?
I'm trying to think of one that isn't.
Right. I think that would definitely be a red flag, though.
I mean, I know a lot of celebrities. In my heart, I feel like they are Republican, but they just in the last few elections have just voted Democrat because they did not want Trump in the office.
Yeah, but like a Trump Republican is different from a Republican from the past
Trump
years.
Just,
like
at this point, he has a different party. He has his own party.
Seriously. Seriously.
Because even
like, once you say Trump supporter, I'm out.
Right. Even Republicans are scared of Trump reporters. Like, they're like,
Whole
they are
different
not
breed.
part of us.
Would you?
I don't think I could. I honestly don't think I could date a Republican unless they can give me good reasons as to why they are Republican.
Yeah.
Then no. Because I feel like Republicans always vote against like what's good for the commonwealth, common people.
We're not interested in Republicans.
Unless he's fine.
Oh, but there's
You know what? It's up in the air for me. You have to impress. It's actually up in the air for me.
It's up in the air. Swing vote.
Swing vote. I'm independent at this point.
Yes.
He definitely got back into his comic book bag and said some crazy stuff that I just need him to stop talking like he's in a comic book. He said he's looking for that powerful energy that makes you feel unstoppable. I said, you are not Spider-Man. You are not Spider-Man.
You are not Thanos. You need that powerful energy to make you powerful.
That makes you feel unstoppable. Do you hear yourself? Who talks like that?
Comic book. So then Story leaves. And he's like, where are you going? And then she goes, to tend to my business. You don't know what that means.
At all.
You came bothering him.
He was minding his business. He was tending to his business.
Yes. And now he asked you, where you going? Because you disrupt his peace. Right? And now it's mind your business.
If anybody know how to mind their business, it's Raymond. Okay?
He wrote the book.
He wrote the book. Yet that you refuse to read because you bothering him. Story.
So, but then she doesn't even tend to her business. She goes bother Maya.
She bothering everybody tonight.
Everybody just want to live their life, and here you go.
This part, just girl, what? So she comes up with this idea. She's like, "Let me run something by you real quick." Maya.
Right.
Maya's like, "Girl, what's up?" She's like, "I want to catfish Raymond."
Girl.
Okay. Is there a reason why? I just want to. I can't even give you a reason as to why she wants to do this.
She doesn't have a reason. She wants to prove that Black women are powerful and magical by catfishing him. But all you're doing is showing him that Black women lie.
Yes.
And
I don't know how this is helping Black women. Like, you're trying to prove to him that, you know, he can have a Black woman. A Black woman can be the woman that he needs. I don't understand. She thinks he's like brainwashed by white supremacy, so she's coming to the rescue, I guess.
Yeah. Not the rescue.
She's on the case, okay? But girl, no.
Girl, you're not. You're making it worse.
Yeah. She said, if you like him, just say that.
Yeah. Then she said, you're smart. You are full of amazing ideas. But this ain't one of them.
This is not one of them. You do know that smart and intelligent are like the same thing, right? So you basically said nothing to your friend. Like, you said nothing. Trying to gas her.
You said you can breathe, you can walk, you can think, and those things are amazing.
Listen, you could have said you're beautiful, you're smart, you could have did something, cool, but you said smart and intelligent. So her looks are just nothing in her book.
I can't. But basically, she's like, this is a dumb idea. This is dumb.
Sis, we're already doing one experiment. We do not have time for another. You're doing an experiment inside an experiment. This is not Inception. I don't know who you think you are, but please stop this.
Not Inception. For real. Like, stop. We already have our hands full. But thank you.
We're good.
Thank you for your bright idea. Thank you so much. And Story's like, oh, thank you for opening my eyes. But her eyes were closed.
Always.
Because she goes back to her room and creates this fake account. And for why?
I just want to know who is the catfish gonna be.
And who's to say Raymond will match with you?
Yeah. Do you even know how these apps work?
She don't, because Raymond already told her pictures were horrible.
He
Now she's gonna be coming here trying to.
He said, "You out here selling ass." That's what it looked like.
Right. This is going to be a disaster, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Of course. For whatever reason, Brian decides Raymond is the person I need to get advice from. But then again,
right,
understandable because he can't go to Rashad.
You cannot. For what? You cannot go to Rashad. Not about this. A lasting relationship. No.
But Raymond, to me, he was just sounding like a straight preacher.
Preacher?
He was like, Denise has always been guarded and protective of herself. I was just like, why is he talking like this? Why are you doing this?
Even back when I met her, she had that guard up.
She's always been like this. She's been independent.
But let me ask you this. With everything y'all been going through, y'all ready to get married?
That's exactly what he said.
Raymond is actually coming for Jackson's job. Jackson asked the hard-hitting questions, but no. Raymond's here. He needs to get to the bottom of it. And Brian, he doesn't say it with confidence. He's like, yeah, I'm ready.
Sure. Nobody believes you, sir. Nobody. So, in the last scene, Rashad, he's back at the scene of the crime.
Right.
In front of the house, you know.
It takes him back.
It takes him back. He's recalling all those emotions of what could have happened to him. And then he starts thinking about Bishop, who is Maya's younger brother that had died. And the night that he passed away, Bishop was calling him. And Bishop had also told him about his girlfriend that, you know, she lives kind of far. So he was looking for someone to give him a ride. And Rashad was like, say less. You the little bro. I got
you. And he does. And he's like, you know, we don't got to tell Maya nothing to keep it between us. And mind you, right before Maya left, she was like, don't give my brother trash advice. And I'm just like, if you don't want him acting like your brother, why are you leaving him alone
with your brother? Make it make sense, Maya.
If you know he's a bad influence, why are you leaving them together? Like, stop.
Like, obviously, you know, she wants them to have a bond. They ended up having a bond by having this, you know, secret. But, girl, big mistake.
Let's get into the question, comments, and concerns. So instantly, we're automatically thinking, you know, what if Rashad has something to do with Maya's brother's death? Like, did he drop him off in a unknown neighborhood? Was the girlfriend white, like a white neighborhood? And, you know, he's not familiar with it, so that might have got him killed. Who knows? If Rashad answered that phone, will Bishop still be alive?
Yeah.
So it's a lot on him.
Yeah, he definitely is feeling guilty, and he definitely is like suffering with that secret because he really can't. Well, he feels that he cannot tell Maya that because she'll never want anything to do with him ever again, and he's not willing to risk.
He
that.
knows for a fact he will lose her.
Oh, definitely.
And if it wasn't your fault, you knew something. You had a hand in it,
right? You knew why he was in that neighborhood.
Right. You took him there.
Yes, it was you.
And you could have maybe saved him. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know because he could have been out selling drugs, or he could have been with Maya and he didn't want Maya to see like him answering the phone. Like, he didn't want Maya to see like, oh, why is Bishop calling you? Or something like that. So he probably was just like ignoring the call, would get back to him later on or something like that. There's so many.
Or he could have been with a girl.
He could have been with a girl. Let's be honest here.
I mean, it's Rashad.
It is. I mean, we met him with another girl, so
we were introduced to Rashad with another girl, with Charlie Baltimore. Like, we definitely were. So it's not. It's in his character.
It is in his character, and it's unfortunate that this will definitely blow up at some point later on in the season, and we'll be here for it.
We're front row. We got front freaking row.
Let's get into Miss Denise.
Denise. If you don't love your fiance, just say that.
Please.
Because you're wasting our time.
Because he seems like a good guy.
Great guy.
And, he wants to marry you. He wants a future with you, but it does not seem like it is reciprocated.
Right.
Unless there's, competition in the room, in your opinion. Because that's the
you
only
see
time we
that.
ever saw her be affectionate towards him.
Talk about it. Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Never. She's always busy.
She even got packages
but now, right.
in her hand or something.
She's like, nobody want Brian. Nobody want him. Now she see like, oh.
Who is this chick?
Oh, he is desirable.
His face, and he's smiling right back.
Right, like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
You don't be smiling like that with
now
me.
Now she want to be jealous. Because she feels like this assistant could be taking her place. But like time and time again, Brian has asked you, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you do this? What about this?
Mm-hmm.
And she's always busy. So now you see this and now you want to get jealous?
Yeah. Why didn't she sit down with them?
Yeah, like what's the plan? What's on our agenda?
Right. What are we doing, guys?
But then Brian would have been like, I thought you were busy. If you're gonna help me, then I don't need to hire.
Girl, finesse it, but like, no, babe, I can spare some time. Would love to get to know so and so more.
I just want to make sure we're all good for her to start.
Yeah, I mean, I like that she trusted her man and actually did go upstairs, and didn't sit down, thinking, oh, this could possibly be somebody that he cheats on me with, but. Right. I'm saying, like, she could have sat down if she wanted to spend more time with him or be around him, but she clearly didn't. So,
yeah, she could have sat and legit got to know her. Like, oh, what do you do? Or where you from? Okay, that's nice. Yeah, just conversation. But she's hater.
She came in rude, so she left rude.
Who is this? She came in rude, so she left rude.
That's how that go.
She really did.
Who's the next problematic one?
Story. Story. Yep. She needs a hobby.
She does need a hobby.
She needs something to do besides being in Raymond's face.
She gotta crochet or something, honey.
You gotta. Maybe coloring books. Adult coloring books are in.
Dance class, possibly. Like
dance class. Some yoga.
Be surrounded by other folks. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but you out here messaging.
Start a podcast.
Not seriously podcast, but
not seriously.
Yeah,
don't be like us. But try something new.
Because you bothering these people, it's not healthy.
Catfish. Like, you want to get Neve and the people at Catfish to come. They don't have time because you're playing with everyone's emotions and making a bad look about Black women.
And when you think about it, what will be the reason for doing this? Like, what is the perfect outcome in your opinion? Like, what does that look like? That he dates an imaginary Black woman and then finds out that it was actually the Black woman that he already knows. Like, is that supposed to make him want Black women more?
So is her plan to disguise herself as a white woman and be like, haha, I'm Black? Or is it trying to match him with a fake Black woman to show like her personality and everything is there?
I have no idea what she's doing. It could be either or, to be honest. But if it's her as a Black woman pretending to be another Black woman, girl, he already had traumatizing episodes with Black women. This is just going to be another one that you're adding to his trauma. I don't understand what you're doing here.
I don't get it. Now he believes all Black women lie.
Yes.
And they are never their true selves.
But if she
That's
is
exactly what it is.
Acting like a white woman, what is she going to do? Start bashing Black women and see how he responds?
Right. It don't make no sense.
I'm very curious.
I mean, I feel like next episode is really going to heat up.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because a lot of things have happened and we just waiting for, these bombs to just start dropping.
Just drop them all. Drop. Make it drop.
Make them drop.
All right, y'all. So that's it for another episode of Seriously Podcast. We just shared our questions, comments, concerns about Tough Love episode 104. If you're not already, you can watch all the episodes currently on YouTube and I believe also TV One. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can send them to us at seriouslypodcast@gmail.com or hit us up on Instagram at seriouslypodcast. And then we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.